Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Expeditions. It's episode number 7. Last time we finished a side quest. We succeeded with that side quest, but then the main task, the expedition, was a failure. For the first time, we ran into issues with that, and we ended up rolling in our vehicle, and both of our vehicles, regionally located, were not equipped to handle the situation. The one that was, we went for the side quest and expended pretty much all the fuel, and it was the opposite direction of where we needed to go. This time, we're going to focus specifically on this expedition and breaking Brad. 7,600 is the payment for it. Not an easy task. 3 stages. We only finished the first stage this last time, so but there was kind of a pre-stage, which was building a bridge. Hopefully that bridge is still there. Should be still there. This is considered easy difficulty. Not quite sure how, as it was a lot harder than the side quest, and the side quest was difficult. This is a more difficult region, a more difficult terrain than the other two to try to navigate. So retrying the mission that we began at the end of last episode and ended up failing on. Here we have the Dawn 71 as our backup vehicle, another scout vehicle, skinnier, easier to get over the bridge in particular, but also our trusty Lodestar. And this time the Lodestar has been brought with anchors and jack screws as a backup to help us. This is definitely the vehicle we want to be taking for this one. And so let's get on with the mission. And we've got to cross over. We've got to use the bridge. Hopefully that bridge is there. That's the big thing. We put all that effort in to construct the bridge last time. That should be a permanent thing. You should not have to every single time. Hello, rock. I think I have to construct. Alright, well, let's get on our way. So at least we accomplished that last time. The bridge is constructed on a now. And it's daytime this time around. Tried to cross this at night last time with a Tuz. It was rather challenging. Oh gosh. Yeah, here's that width part that I was talking about. You have to get to the right because you've got to be able to squeeze over to the left here for the second bridge. And then that's going to happen, right? There's just this inevitable transfer, twist, left, right, all-wheel drive. Oh, this is always all-wheel drive, that's right. Okay, we got 3 wheels on, that's nice, but I'd like to have 4. Otherwise it's gonna twist and rotate, shift, and much easier crossing. It is a little skinnier than the Tuz, it looks like, just slightly. But I think a lot of that had to do with just visibility being so much better during the day. We can see where to place ourselves. I feel like you almost need 2 Lodestars if you're going to do side quests. Right now, the Lodestar is great for getting around quickly and easily. Maneuverability is much better. Oh, come on. Not liking that little hill right there. Sliding off the rocks. There we go. And that's done. Okay, stage 1 complete. And here's where we ran into our problems last time. Tried to go up and over this shelf on the left, and we rolled it with the Tuz. But I don't see where else you can kind of go. With the lodestar, yes. Maybe. We're kind of stuck down the middle here. This is an easy way to get stuck. There's nothing to winch onto, but that's what those anchors are for. I don't want to go down because I don't want to roll down there, but it looks like we could roll here. We'll give it a shot in low. Fairly close to where we need to be here. And it's a explore. Are we close enough to explore here? Yeah, that only got us 12%. We're gonna have to get around. It looks like the easier way is not gonna be this shelf. It's gonna be this lower area, but I thought I saw it. There is a nice cut through here to get over into the area. And just like that, our explore the area has gone up significantly. We're at 38% now. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Oh, come on, come on, come on. We still have the engine running. We're not flipped. We're not... Oh. It didn't look threatening at all, and all of a sudden we were over. And those are not the kind that you can collect. That's an anchor gone. Glad we brought him. Glad we brought him. Jack Screw would have done the same thing for us. Okay, well that being said, we are into the area, so let's go ahead and grab our drone. Alright, so we've completed our exploration, and our next zone continues on down to the south. We have to get a visual inspection of the trailer. That was stage 2. I believe this is stage 3, so they should finish the job here fairly soon. And it looks like we're going to have to get up onto that shelf area, which it appears our way up there is right over here. Oh, nice. Nice little Easter egg right there, huh? Walt and Jesse around. Oh, there's an eagle. Look at that. The eagle on top there. That's a nice touch. Looks like the right front's got an issue. Expedition complete. We have a gearbox upgrade available, expanded parking module available, and the tunnel gateway to Waweep Bay. Took just 2 damage. We're going to be able to return those items. I bought a couple of them. The others we're going to be able to return for extra cash, and the Breaking Brad is the 7,600. The item sold is 4,400. It's a lot more than what I spent on it. So nice job there. I did not plan on doing a second job out here, so that's going to be it on that one. And that lodestar though is leaps and bounds stronger. Okay, we now have free roam available in Grand Canyon. While we bay, there you go, that's our unlocked one. We have now no more shaking. It's another area. So it turns out that there kind of are more maps. Regions, but each region has multiple maps. The Grand Canyon, we're almost halfway through. And then, of course, there's those side quests. But while we bay is now unlocked, we have the first one there, which we need a seismic vibrator on, so we know what that is. And that's going to be considered very hard. And the hidden treasures of the Ford for the Coconino is going to be hard. Quite a distance. There's travel to another map, so we have to go through a tunnel to reach it. Watery terrain, height differences. We get to take a specialist. And then there's just the much larger payments. I think before we bother progressing into those particular ones, we might need to do a free roam Grand Canyon, get our vehicles out there and do some side quests, find new vehicles to make more cash, do some upgrades onto the vehicles. We already know the Lodestar can get around decently well, but it's far from fully upgraded. Let's take our first look at the truck store. $25K for a Cotco Canyon SRI, which we have one. And we have a Dawn 71. It's only $13K. Dawn 71 SE, $15K. The Lodestar, $37K. But we have the Lodestar 1700 SE, $40K. The Con Loaf, such a weak vehicle. Not sure why you would even want to have it, but then that's it for the Scouts. So off-road, step, 310. We have the SE. 120K by the way. The Tuz is only 80K, but it is smaller. Work to do to unlock all these other options. I see. Well, I think the obvious thing to do is the Lodestar is our beast of a truck right now. That's going to help us in so many different ways, that especially exploration wise, which we're going to need to do to find these side quests. Unfortunately, we still have no available bumpers. Where trucks dare not tread, and complete census. Those are the two that it's going to take for us to get a front bumper on this one, so we're going to have to stick without it for now. We could put a metal detector on the roof. We can get a rear-mounted rack, which is going to give us an additional 3 slots, one of them being tire. The external roll cage will definitely help with damage if we do roll. You know what? Let's spend some money on this Lodestar. Right, this is our beast of a Scout. We're gonna get this thing. Okay, the roll cage does provide additional crash protection. Unfortunately, the window guards do not, so we're not going to do anything with that. This provides moderate crash protection. So the heavy fenders are more expensive, but one says decent, one says moderate. I guess we'll spend the more money and hope that it's better protection. Let's go ahead and get that rear-mounted rack. Might as well. Room to carry more stuff, right? As we're out exploring. Searchlight giving better visibility at night. Might as well. Go ahead and get the extended winch as well, as that's all that's available right now. Higher protection against water is probably a good thing, especially for only 1,000. So twin snorkels. And there's our first round of upgrades, or second round of upgrades for the Lodestar. Wondering if we want to throw the metal detector on there just in case we find a quest while we're out. Might as well, right? It's not hurting us. It's not showing us having weaker power or anything for having it. So the jack screws and the anchors, they're coming with us. So we're in free roam now, and I have brought the Lodestar to the main base, the northern base. This might also be a good time to invest in some of these modules. Workshop, we have a warehouse, we have essential storage, and the expanded parking. The warehouse is nice because you can bring things onto the map and then put them here. they're there when you come back, but it does give us 2 already, right? We have the store, and then we have just a base module with general inventory. I don't think, like, for example, these jack screws, I could transfer them over and have them available for another vehicle later on. I have the anchors. We have the autonomous winch, so the anchors can be used to get us righted. Let's go ahead and transfer those over. They'll stay there. With that, we already have a base module. We already have inventory space and a little bit of spare fuel. Workshop is going to provide us with spare parts. The warehouse is additional storage beyond the base one. The essential storage is fuel and spare parts and wheels. That's definitely handy, though it's not a lot of it. And expanded parking. It's wheels? Or is it? I think it's literally expanded parking. I think it's going to provide us more parking spots, meaning we could bring more vehicles to this location instead of 2. Maybe we can bring 4 to this location. But let's go ahead and spend 10K on the essential storage. We did finish pulling that vehicle out, so. New friends. Manager Zarima Fiva. Plus 6,800. It's always good to see a fresh face around here. Why don't I show you around? It's easy to get lost if you're not familiar with the area. I've been here forever. It seems like a simple task for the vehicle we have. Yeah, visit 3 areas. 1 down here and 2 up over there. And there's our tunnel. There's our first tunnel to the Wawee Bay. There's also an airdrop down there. Another airdrop there. There's definitely a few things around here that we've spotted. Nighttime in this game is just such a different experience. Can we go down to the right here? No, that's asking for trouble, right? Does not seem like a viable way down. I feel like this vehicle that just flew around the map a short while ago is struggling to move. Are you trying to tell me that the metal detector on top is affecting our power and weight? Or is it just muddy? Wasted so much fuel just trying to find the way to get down to the canyon floor because it is so steep. Looks like we finally found the cut that works. But I do feel like this metal detector, the Why Not edition, apparently it just makes you slow as molasses. It's that heavy apparently. I mean, we're barely moving in this guy. The Lodestar should not be having this kind of trouble. We're getting stuck in light mud. And is it the rack? Is like the other upgrades? They're upgrades. They shouldn't have hurt us like this. We're gonna lose some money for this, but $600 for the anchors. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it to keep going. Having discovered there's a ton of different options in terms of quests around the area, minor quests, we went ahead and deployed the Dawn here as well. Let's see how much better this goes without a certain object on top. Oh yeah, immediately I can tell that there's fluid movement when there wasn't before. It's not crazy fast through here. I mean, there's clearly, you know, some mud that we're dealing with, and it is slowing us down, but it's not like it was. With the quest accepted, there's a much faster potential route over here. I guess we'll find out if it's viable. Alright, that brings us down. Now there are, you know, there's 2 points of interest straight ahead, but I want to get that one to the right first. Okay, we're already back where we were. I can see just how more maneuverability we have than what we had. But the improved fenders and the... we need to go up and around. We don't want to get down into that cut there. Like the roll cage, the fenders, it's all adding weight, but it's not showing up as us having less power and less maneuverability. It's just weird that it doesn't tell you that you're losing your power to weight ratio by upgrading the vehicle. I gotta get around this tree somehow. Not sure which way to go. Nope, that didn't work. Anchoring. Just in case. Look at the tires. Look how muddy they look, though the train doesn't seem to be that muddy. Is it behaving as if we're in mud when we're not? Dried up gorge. For research work, we need high quality photographs of the dried up gorge. Can you drive along the gorge and take some pictures for us? External roll cage plus a good pivot, but I don't know if that's what I want right now. Here we go again. Behavior is deep mud. Or at least mud. And it's not. It's all relatively dry. We should be flying through here. Like, what about this requires low? There's no mud here. It's very dry. Yeah, something... we've got to be encountering a bug right here. This has got to be bug related. And look at all the mud on the fenders, yet we have not encountered any mud. And we're locked in some sort of perpetual you're driving through mud sequence. First target. individual task, and we're gonna go pick up an upgrade and get some cash. That's our mission for today. Is this the problem all along? Is this rock stuck underneath? It's going everywhere we're going. It is. Look, there's a rock stuck underneath. We're dragging a rock everywhere we go. It's not mud. It's a rock stuck underneath that is lodged underneath permanently. But it's been there from the beginning, right? The very, very start of this expedition, where you load in, we're moving slow from the very beginning. So it's got a rock stuck under from the start. I've heard that this is an issue with the game, and it's very much an issue with the game right now. This rock is lodged underneath, and it's sticking with us everywhere we go. That's why we're moving so slow. That's why it's behaving as if we're in mud. Upgrade, obtain. Fine tune. As if that wasn't a very common one. Well, at least we know what the issue is now. It's not mud. It is a rock jammed underneath that we're just dragging with us everywhere. Fuel's getting awfully low, so it looks like all we're getting out of this is the upgrade. I don't think we're gonna make the other two locations. Yeah, here we are, stuck on the rock. That's following us everywhere like a lost puppy. At this point, our hard task might be easier than our easy task because you load in somewhere else and you're not going to have a rock stuck in there. Uh-oh. This is a problem. Crossing there, too. It's not a good crossing point. Throw down a winch and pull yourself across, but what's the point? It doesn't drop the rock. The rock is stuck to us, and I've already seen that it's an issue with the game, that it stays like that. Before we give up on this task, I have two thoughts. One, the rock is stuck to this vehicle. So, shut her down, throw on the parking brake. I think we should be able to complete the task with the Dawn, potentially. We'll give it a shot. Task should still be viable, still be an option, and we shouldn't have a rock stuck underneath us. We've already completed one part, so even though it struggled, the Lodestar got us through that. But now we just have to figure out how to get down to the other two. Well, we already know that that'll get us down. And we know that we can navigate this general direction. We have a climb right there, but that's not where we need to go up at. We need to go... Let's see what the Dawn can do. My guess is the Dawn's going to be so much faster than what we were encountering. See it already. Here's the mud. we didn't pick up the rock anywhere magical. Come on. Got a bumper. This is going to be the problem here, is this thing can't even handle a little ledge. And that's why the Lodestar is awesome. But the Lodestar, if you load in literally with a rock already stuck beneath you and can't even travel 1 meter without issues. Look how much faster we're getting around. This is so much faster than what the Lodestar was doing. We'll give it a shot. Might as well. We're here. We're loaded. It's not going to make a difference. It's either just the upgrade or we at least complete one task. And we're going to try, even if it's with the inferior vehicle, to complete one task. That's twice we've already loaded in, with the Lodestar having the same issue each time. It didn't move around before, but I think that was for the same reason, the same purpose. Now we're in mud. And we are stuck in this mud. And we might be stuck in this mud, because like I said, we have no anchors. This would be very easy with an anchor. To go that way anyway. I'm just trying to get going, get moving. Definitely no way across there. Around. Spin me right around, baby, right round. Please tell me this will connect. I don't think it will. This is like a baked turn with a real possibility of rolling. With only 1 damage, we made the bank turn. We've done it. Now we've got to do it again. Might actually do it, folks. Half a tank. Climbing rocks. This thing's doing okay. Completed new friends. 6,800 and a new manager. And that's it, folks. We're we're out of here. That's gonna do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.